Welcome everybody. Make your way back to your mat and just relax in Shavasana as we begin. I'll ring my bowl. And now just begin to let go of the silliness that we just experienced and just drop in to the present moment. I think someone just came in. I hope, let's see, do I have to okay, I guess we're okay. All right, so I'm sorry. So just take a nice, big, deep cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth as you relax and sink into your mat, just feeling where your back body meets your mat, and know that you're fully supported by your mat and by the earth. No place to be right now except in this present moment. And just begin to tune into your breath, noticing the cool air move through your nasal passages on your inhalation, and on your exhalation, feel that your breath has been warmed by your body. And you may think about coming to your home base. You know, we've talked about that before. So your home base being, using the words I inhale and I exhale, or perhaps counting on the inhale and counting on the exhale, making your exhale just be a little bit longer and sinking in on each exhalation. You can try so, hum. You can even try om, which means I am. So just follow your breath, and I will be still for a few moments so that you can settle in. And if the mind starts to wander, as everyone's mind does, thoughts come and go, just acknowledge the thoughts and let them just float by as if on a cloud, and come back to the breath. So this morning, our focus is going to be on finding our center. So we'll just have the intention perhaps of finding our center, and our center can be different for everyone on any given day. Some of the cues I can offer is, finding or opening the heart center, the center of the chest, or the solar plexus, which almost feels like the gut, seems like the gut, but it's an inch or two above the belly button. It's an actual place in the body, the solar plexus. And then perhaps, you're thinking a lot today or the last few days. And so the third eye, so right between the eyebrows is the third eye, or an intuitive place. But whatever it may be for you, finding our center by grounding, pressing through our feet and finding our sit bones, that can help us kind of feel grounded, and then it'll enable us to feel our center. So we'll just, practice finding our center today. So, all right, so we'll just begin by floating our arms up overhead, and we'll come into a stretch, a nice gentle stretch. Stretching out through our fingertips and down through our body and out through our toes. And just notice how the body is feeling today. Just make note of it. Just notice without judgment how your body feels. Stretch out. Feel the entire length of the body, noting any areas of tightness or any areas where you might have a little ache, or maybe areas where your body feels relaxed and comfortable. And then take a nice deep breath and perhaps breathe into the solar plexus. See if you can bring your mind and bring your breath to the solar plexus. Nice inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, see if you can bring your mind and your breath to your heart center. So breathe in to the heart center and exhale out. And finally, let's see if we can bring our breath and our mind to the third eye, or the space between our eyes. So take a nice big deep breath in and a nice exhalation out. Feel the body relax. And now we'll walk our hands off our mat towards the left, our shoulders, our head off the mat. We'll walk our heels off the mat, so we're in kind of a backwards C shape. We'll cross the right ankle on top of the left if it's comfortable. And we'll take the right wrist in the left hand and draw that right wrist towards the left. And just opening up the right side body. And just take a couple of nice relaxing breaths here. You know, perhaps bringing your intention to breathe into whichever place in the body resonates with you, either the third eye, the heart center, or the solar plexus. You know, finding our center today. And just relax the body on the exhale. And just take another deep breath. In and out. Feel the back body resting on the mat and on the earth. Walk the head and shoulders back to center. Uncross the legs and walk them back to center. And then walk the heels over towards the right. Bring the head and shoulders over towards the right. If you did so on the other side, we'll cross the ankles, left over right this time. We'll take the left wrist with the right hand, draw it over towards the right. And just again, breathing into the solar plexus, the heart center, or the space between the eyes. Just bring your attention to one of those areas, whichever one resonates with you today. Finding center. Relaxing on your exhale. Take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bringing the head and shoulders back to center. Uncrossing the ankles, bringing the legs back to center. Floating the arms down and bending the knees. We'll take the feet as wide as our mat. And we'll just exhale the left knee to the midline and inhale it up. And then exhale the right knee to the midline and exhale it up. So we'll just continue using our breath, alternating our knees to the midline. Just gently rocking the hips back and forth as the knees drop and come up, using our breath. And the next time the knees come up to center, bring them to stillness. Send the right leg out long, pointing the toe of the right foot, and bring the left knee in towards the chest. Perhaps breathing into the heart center on this one. Each time you take an inhalation, breathe into the heart center, draw the knee in, and exhale. Breathe into the heart center, draw the knee in, and exhale. Relaxing the shoulders. And then we'll switch legs. We'll bring the right knee in towards the heart center. Press into the back of the left leg. And then draw both knees in towards the chest, in towards the heart center. Take a nice deep inhalation here, the biggest that you've taken all day. And then out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Place your hands on your kneecaps and make some small circles on the ceiling, just massaging your back, your lower back. We'll just stay with the lower back here. Now think about bringing the breath to the solar plexus, just a few inches above the belly button, and reverse direction with your small circles. Think about centering. What does that mean to you? Press the back body into the mat. Feel grounded. And then we're going to take our hands behind our thighs, if it's comfortable for you, and we'll rock up to boat. We'll find our center and we'll balance here. If you'd like to just roll onto your side and push yourself up, feel free to do that. So maybe coming to half boat, finding our center, finding our balance, perhaps straightening the legs, relaxing the shoulders, and coming to a nice Sukhasana. I'm going to sit on my pillow. So I'm just going to check and make sure that everyone is out of the waiting room, and just begin to roll your head and neck in circles. Just gentle, intentional circles. Just notice any areas of tightness. It may be the same place every time you come into this asana. You might notice one place that always feels a little tight. So just have body awareness. Just notice. Move your head and neck slowly. You can even close your eyes and tune in. And then give any area that needs extra attention, that attention that will help your head and neck feel relaxed. And when you're ready, just bringing your head back to center, back to neutral as you're ready. And then we'll take the right arm, cross the chest, palm facing towards the back of the room on the right arm, left hand kind of like a stop sign. And we're just drawing that right arm back a little bit to get a little stretch in the back of the shoulder, the front of the shoulder. Take a nice breath here. Breathe into one of those three areas that we spoke about. The third eye, the heart center, or the solar plexus. And then exhale. And then release that. And we'll take the left arm across the body. And just, again, take a nice breath in and a nice breath out. And then bring the arms down. We'll interlace the fingers, turn the palms away from us, really pushing the palms away, and then inhaling up, overhead, feel the shoulders, and then exhaling down. And we'll do that again. We'll squeeze the shoulder blades together when we get to the top. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, really pushing the palms up towards the sky, and exhaling down. And then we'll bring the hands behind us and we'll interlace the fingers and squeeze the shoulder blades. Take a breath. And then release. You can wiggle the shoulders out and relax. And we'll sit up nice and tall and we'll inhale the arms up. So we'll think about one of those places that we want to bring our breath to. You know, the third eye, the heart center, the solar plexus. Exhale and release as we twist and bring the hands down. Inhale. Gaze up at the fingertips, gaze up at the sky, and exhale, bring the hands, the arms down. And then inhale, gaze up, really extend with the fingertips, lift through the heart center, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. And we'll come back to center. We'll bring our knees together and we will come over to table. So we're coming over gently, gracefully. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. We'll come in, we'll spread our fingers nice and wide and we'll come into a nice cat-cow flow. So inhale as you drop the belly and look up. Exhale, round the back, push away from the mat. Really notice how the back is feeling. And inhale, gaze up, pushing away from the mat. Exhaling, round the back. And just continue at your own pace, really feeling the spine, the length of the spine. Noticing how the breath is flowing. Inhaling and cow and exhaling and cat. And then at some point, bring yourself to a neutral table. Spread the fingers wide, curl the toes under, and send the hips up towards the sky. You can come onto your tippy toes if that feels good. And then settle back to your heels, maybe walking the dog, so alternate bending your knees. Pressing into the back of all 10 knuckles, pressing the back of the calves and the back of the thighs to the back of the mat. And just taking a breath here, breathing into the solar plexus. So engaging the core, taking a nice deep breath into the solar plexus, just a few inches above the belly button, and exhaling out. And then coming onto the toes, shifting forward for plank. So we'll stay in plank for a little bit, press into the heels, and of course you can come to half plank like this. But so press into the heels, if you're in plank. Press into the fingers, the back of all 10 knuckles. Press away from the mat, have a nice strong back. And then curl the toes or step step into down dog. So I guess we're not curling the toes, sorry. We're just stepping into down dog. Breathing into the solar plexus. Thinking about your center. And then coming forward again into plank. And then coming onto the top of the toes with the knees off the mat as you gaze up in up dog. And you can always come down to your knees at any time. And we will come down to our knees, push ourselves back into child. So we'll spread our knees wide, bring our big toes together, bring our forehead down to the mat for an extended child. And with our forehead on the mat here, let's breathe into that third eye. Feel the breath. Bring the mind to the space between the eyes and take a few relaxing breaths here. This place of intuition, the third eye. We'll gently come back up to our hands and knees. We'll bring our right foot towards the front of the mat. Walk our left knee back. We'll come into a low lunge here. So you can keep the hands down on the mat, or you can bring the hands up to the knee. Or if you'd like, you can bring the arms into a wide V with the hands, the fingers spread. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in to the heart center, lifting the heart center towards the sky. Exhale as you bring your hands back to the mat. We'll curl the toes under. Send the left leg out straight. So take the bend out of the knee, and we'll come up to crescent lunge. Maybe we'll bring the hands, interlace the fingers and bring the hands behind the back. A little bit of a balance here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the breath to the heart center. Bring the hands back to the mat. Bring the left knee down. Take the right foot behind you and bring the left foot between the hands. Walk the right knee back. So here we'll stay in low lunge like this. You could bring the hands up to the knee like this. Or if you did it on the other side, bring the arms wide, spread the fingers wide, lift through the heart center. Feel grounded, feel the front foot and the back foot pressing into the earth. Relax the shoulders. Float the hands back to the earth. If you did so on the other side, curl the toes, the back toes under, come up, bring that right leg nice and straight. Come up to crescent lunge. Actually, interlace the fingers behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and balance a little bit here in crescent lunge, using the strength of the legs. Breathe into that heart center. Feel centered. Feel your center of gravity, the tailbone down towards the earth. Release the hands back to the earth. Bring the right knee down. Take the left knee to meet the right knee. We'll curl the toes under, walk our hands back, come up onto our toes, and we'll come up to standing. I'm just going to adjust this. So I hope everybody's feeling nice and centered. We'll come into Tadasana, so rock from side to side, you know, lifting through the instep and the kneecaps and the thighs, engaging the core, lifting through the heart center, focusing on that solar plexus, the heart center, and the third eye. Strong yet relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in here, pressing into the earth with the feet, feeling grounded. And we're going to come to warrior 1 and then to warrior 2. So we'll turn to the short end of our mat and we will bring the left foot to the front of the mat, the back foot towards the back of the mat. And we are, you know, kind of, the feet are placed diagonally, so we're not on a tight rope to help our balance. So our hips are square to the front of the mat. So find a comfortable stance, ground into the earth with the feet. And then inhale the arms up so that the inside creases of the arms are right near the ears, if that's comfortable. And then exhale and bend the front knee forward. You can gaze up, spread the fingers wide, send the tailbone towards the earth, press into the knife edge of the back foot and the big toe mound of the front foot. Engage the core and take a nice deep breath into one of those centering areas in the body, the third eye, the heart center, or the solar plexus. Relax the shoulders. Take another breath here. Cross the hands over the chest. Turn the torso towards the long end of the mat. So the back foot is going to be parallel to the back of the mat. The front foot, that left foot, is still going to, the toes are still going to be pointing towards the short end. And then exhale the arms out and bend the knee, the front knee. Gazing out over that middle front finger. Take a nice big inhalation into the space between the eyes. Exhaling out, sinking a little deeper. Do that again. Sinking a little deeper. Float the arms down. Straighten that front leg. Bring the feet parallel. And then turn the right foot so that the toes are pointing towards the short end of the mat. And then we'll take that back leg and walk it up a little bit, so shorten the stance. So both feet are facing the short end of the mat for warrior 1. Square the hips to the front of the mat. And then when you're ready, inhale the arms up and exhale as you bend the front knee. And you can spread the fingers wide and gaze up here. Breathe into one of those centering places in the body. Take a nice deep breath in. Choose one of those areas to breathe. Bring the fresh air into that area. And exhale it out. Do that one more time. Relaxing your shoulders. Cross the hands over the chest. Turn the torso towards the long end of the mat. So the back foot is going to be parallel. Extend the arms out as you bend the front knee a little deeper. gaze out over your right middle finger, relaxing your shoulders, and breathe in. Take a nice inhalation into that third eye. And then exhale, bend a little more to that front knee, and take another nice deep breath to any of those three areas that we spoke about. Float the arms down, bring the feet parallel. We're going to come into a little guided meditation here, a little treat for you, since you were also patient. So at the beginning, so we're going to heel toe our feet together. Come into a nice Tadasana and inhale the arms up, turn the palms away from each other. Exhale as you fold forward and the knees can be bent. Hold on to the elbows and for a nice ragdoll, and just swing the shoulders and forearms, arms from side to side, even swinging the hips from side to side. Just be loose and relaxed. And then we'll bring our hands to the mat as we come down to our knees. And so find a nice, comfortable, relaxed position, most likely Shavasana. And just settle in. It's going to be a warm day today. So I'd like to just starting your day in a nice, centered, relaxed, comfortable way. So just make yourself comfortable and begin to settle in and notice your breath. Just follow your breath all the way in and all the way out, relaxing a little more on your exhales. Breathe in to relax and breathe out to release. Bring your attention to the crown of your head. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Bring your attention to your third eye. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Notice the cheeks and the cheekbones. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Notice the jaw. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release, perhaps gently parting the lips to release the jaw. Notice the throat center. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Bring your attention to the shoulders. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Feel the weight of the shoulders on the mat. Notice the arms. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Notice the entire length of the arms from the shoulders all the way down to the wrists and hands. Notice the hands. Wiggle all 10 fingers. Feel the movement in the hands and the palms. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. And allow the arms from fingertips to shoulders to be heavy and relaxed. Bring your attention to the chest. the heart center. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Bring your attention to the solar plexus, that inch or two above the belly button. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Feel your center. Notice the hips. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out as you allow the hips to be heavy and release. Bring your attention to the thighs. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Feel the thighs heavy on the mat. Feel where they meet the mat. Notice the calves. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Notice the feet. Wiggle the toes. Maybe rotate the feet a little bit around. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Now bringing your breath to your third eye. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. Bring your attention to the heart center. Breathe in to relax. Breathe out to release. And now bringing your attention to the solar plexus. As you breathe in, use the mantra, I feel strong, calm, and centered. And as you exhale, release any leftover tension in the body. Allow the body to be heavy and totally relaxed. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. And on each exhalation, just sink a little deeper. Allow your body to be relaxed. As I ring my bowl, begin to bring a little movement to your arms, legs, hands, and feet. Perhaps wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, bringing a little bend to the arms and legs. And then when you're ready, rolling to your side. And pushing yourself up with your eyes closed to a nice comfortable seat. And then rubbing your palms together to create some soothing warmth for your eyes. So with the eyes closed, cup the hands over your eyes. And then open your eyes to the soothing darkness. Gently spread your fingers to allow the light to enter. Bring your hands down. We'll take the left hand on the heart center. Place the right hand on top. May you feel strong, calm, and centered as you move through the rest of your day. Namaste.